Okay, so you're the British Commandos, huh?
Yes, indeed.
So what was the main firearm that a British commando like yourself would use then?
It really depends on what time in the war it is and where you are. Standard battle rifle is going to be the #1 Mk.III down at the bottom here. And we kind of, this would be more of a home guard weapon. This is for grenade firing. This is a late war standard battle rifle, the #4 Mk.I. And then we've got the jungle carbine, the #5 Mk.I, which would be for obviously jungle use. You see that in Burma.
And that's a smoke grenade, or what is that?
Those are fragmentation.
Oh, okay. And is it specifically designed for shooting grenades, or is that like adapted onto there?
It's not specifically designed, but it's modified.
Modified, okay.
And the grenade launching is just a cup discharger that could be put on any #1 Mk.III, but that's just got the reinforcement on the stock to prevent it from splintering.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I've never seen something like that, so not on anything at least this early. But. And then these are some mortars here?
Well, close. Here we have projector infantry anti-tank, which fires like a mortar. It's not a rocket, as many people might assume. This is the standard British anti-tank weapon for infantry use during the war. It's essentially used in the same capacity as the U.S. bazooka, but fires nothing like it. This fires more like a mortar. And
so this has a lot of recoil then, huh?
It has a lot of recoil.
Yeah, this is a two-man gun almost, right?
It's fired by a crew of 2.
Yeah.
But the one crew member is usually just loading.
Oh, okay.
And one person is firing and absorbing that recoil.
Okay. So do you fire it on your shoulder like a bazooka, or are you on the ground?
You'll want to be on the ground.
Yeah, I'd imagine that would break your spine if you tried to.
Normal firing position, you'll be down here like this and brace for a lot of kick.
Okay. And is this a shaped charge on there?
Yes, it is a shaped charge. It's a very powerful shaped charge. It could really go through anything the Germans had.
Yeah.
Another benefit of the Mk.I over the bazooka, aside from being a larger charge than the bazooka, since it fires like a mortar, it comes in at a higher angle, whereas the bazooka is more of a flat trajectory. So if German armor is sloped and a bazooka is coming in, they tended to bounce off.
Yeah.
The Mk.I will come in more from an angle, and it'll hit at a 90 degree and will detonate properly and penetrate the armor.
Yeah, okay. Now this one looks like it's got a little different tip on the front of it, is it, or? Well,
these are the same weapon. This one is cocked and ready for firing.
Oh, I see. So
this shows what comes out when you fire it.
Okay.
So that's the spigot that comes out.
Spigot,
and
yeah.
Essentially, the firing pin is right here.
Okay, I got how it works.
Which interacts with a launching cartridge inside the bomb.
Okay. So how about these? Are these like submachine guns here?
Those are submachine guns. Those are variants of the Sten Mk.II.
Yeah.
Here we have just one that would maybe be for more commando use. Just has a pistol grip on it. Here we have one that's a standard Sten configuration, and this is the Sten Mk.II S, which is a silenced variation.
Okay. And you got a bunch of pistols and whatnot over here, and some old revolvers.
Yep, it's essentially we've got a lovely selection of Enfield revolvers and a lovely selection of Webley revolvers in chronological order. Here we have the Browning High Power. This one is made in Canada for the Commonwealth. And then another automatic pistol that they would use would be the 1911.
Wow, automatic pistol. So you just hold the trigger down and it keeps firing?
Automatic pistol as in semi-automatic.
Okay, semi-automatic, okay. How were these revolvers even used in World War II?
Yes.
They were?
They were used extensively.
I wasn't aware of that, okay. Whenever I think revolver, I think of, old Western movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the way the revolvers were used, if you had to draw it and you had to use it, the way they're trained is you don't fire careful aimed shots. If you have to pull your revolver and you have to pull the trigger once, you pull the trigger 6 times. There is no in between.
Okay.
It's just fast, rapid shots, and you hope you get something, because if you have to pull a revolver, it's too late anyway.
Yeah.
You're not taking any careful, well-aimed shots. You're just hoping not to die.
Okay. And then is that a couple flares over there too?
They're, as the British would call them, very pistols.
All right. What does that mean?
Well, that's just the name for them, very pistols. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
they
why do they have such a big barrel?
They fire very lights.
Oh, so is that like, yeah, during the nighttime you'd fire that?
Yeah.
So yeah, so light up the sky.
They are flare pistols.
Okay.
But the British call them very pistols.
All right. How about this light machine gun here?
That is a Bren light machine gun.
Yeah.
On a tripod, but typically not used on a tripod during the war.
So this was this mounted to vehicles and tanks?
This could be mounted on a vehicle. This could be carried by an individual. Normally the configuration you'll see is like so. So it's usually just a carried infantry weapon. And everybody carried ammo.
Yeah.
You always wanted to keep the bread flat.
Yeah. Anything else you guys have here? What's in your ammo case there? Some grenades?
There's some blankets.
Yeah, blankets? Okay. And then is this your Jeep too?
That is my Jeep.
Oh wow. So this would have been something from the Lend-Lease program?
Yes. This has minor British modifications.
Okay.
Where the British like doing camouflage schemes on their vehicles.
So would it be typical to run with all those jerry cans in the front there, covering the radiator like that?
Yeah.
No, it's not a problem? Okay.
Very safe.
Very safe, yeah. Yeah, more crash impact, I guess.
If those are going up, then chances are the gas tank right under the driver is going too.
Oh, yeah.
So the Jeep, for the most part, was not a combat vehicle. Right. So this wouldn't be taking a whole lot of fire. If you're in danger of taking fire, this vehicle isn't there.
Yeah.
You've got armor.
Okay. Yeah, it's just meant for getting around, basically.
Yeah.
You done any of the restoration on here?
I bought it partially restored. I've done significant work to it.
Yeah.
There's always work to do.
Right. Is it still an original type engine in there?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
And this particular one is a Ford.
It's got a 3-speed in it then?
Yeah. How much did it cost me to buy? Well, I'm not disclosing that information because I currently have it for sale.
Huh.
Really? How much you selling? 19.
Is the street legal?
It is. Oh, there you go. It's street legal. Okay, I got one. Makes it street legal. The fact that I have a license for it. Taking it and going to the DMV and gotten license plates. Oh, okay. Then I have insurance on it.
You don't need seat belts or turns. Oh, you do need turn signals.
Nope, there's no turn signals, no seat
Really?
belts. Is this British? Well, they're all U.S., but this is painted up for British service. That's why you see like the camouflage pattern. You'll see the stars will be in just random places and at random